there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 9th through the 15th. This is a week that we're really going to try to use this energy, I think, to start having some fun, taking that nice little break. It's the opportunity. You have paint the sun back into your sky. We are getting ready to set up for things to start speeding up around here. And so this week, this really last full week that we have of kind of in the calm energy, it's a great time to kind of recoup by having some fun, like re-energizing ourselves. So you are definitely focused on finances, though. That's not a surprise, but let's just see. Oh, okay. Hold on. You're okay. You are very focused on finances, but Spirit is asking you to create a little balance, the overall energy of healing here. This is about, it feels like emotionally painting the sun back into your sky. There's a great night. Friday night is bar night here. Honest to goodness, the energy is so supportive of that. So work hard all week because the energy really supports working hard all week. But plan ahead to go out and have some fun. So schedule in your fun time so that you've worked hard all week, and then Friday night, make sure you're getting out and enjoying yourselves because you definitely have resources here in the heart space the key to the situation. So you're definitely focusing in on your resources, and that's fine. Great time to do that. We have all this retrograde energy that really allows us to get into the details, and really, especially with Moon spending some time in Virgo this week, creating a nice lunar trine with you. It is definitely about getting our ducks in a row this week. In the area of where you've been trying to receive information, we have the snake. Usually the snake is like some kind of a nasty energy, and even though he's got his mouth up and he open and everything, he's in this tree with all these apples in it, and I heard it's almost like it's like taking a bite out of so it's the abundance. It's like, I want to get my apple. I want to get my piece of the abundance pie, right? My apple pie. The snake also is about wisdom. It's about information, right? In the story of Adam and Eve, that serpent was the wisdom that came in. And so there is opportunity. It's like, how do I harvest? How do I create abundance is definitely on your mind this week, because in the heart space, we've got the card of the compass. So definitely, how do I focus on that? And with the North Node in your sign, that's also very much this compass energy here. And so I'm trying to figure out, how do I bring this all in? That's definitely something you're focusing on this week, and I do think that you come up with some solutions. So as you're working your way through the week, just do yourself a favor and schedule that downtime for Friday night. Look, here in the heart space, what's draining your energy is this ship. And so this ship is in the air. And so it's like trying to strategize a lot and move things forward by trying to think about it. And the energy has been very hard to do that in the past couple of weeks with Mercury in retrograde. So I would say give yourself a break on that, because it's in retrograde in an earth sign. So that's trining your energy. And if you are a Taurus rising, it's actually happening in your 9th house, which is that area where we're thinking and we're gaining information and knowledge. And that not everything is as it seems. It's in retrograde, but it's also a chance to really get down into the details and focus on things. And so being slow and taking your time and not trying to rush it, very great Taurus qualities, could really use this to really set yourself up. But it's like you really are looking for, how do I get my bite? How do I get my piece of the pie, my abundance? How do you transform this situation? Is to set yourself free from the burden. So just as in the tarot, you get to the World card, that's the completion, and then you have the zero, the Fool, the start of a new cycle. You kind of have that set up here, because we have the last card of the traditional Lenormand here, of the burden of other people's expectations, the burden of your expectations. And so it's like really weighing down on you, but it comes with this rider, and this is the beginning, the number 1 card, and this is movement forward. And so it's on a merry-go-round, but he's broken free. And so I almost want to say the way you've done things before is not the way to do things moving forward. It's like breaking free of the burden of other people's expectation of doing things the same way. And with Uranus in your sign and the North Node in your sign, you have been really being pushed over the last couple of years to really look at things differently, do something different, manifest in a different way. And Venus, that rules your sign, is in Aquarius this week, and she is going to trine Uranus in your sign. And so that's on Saturday. And so I really think you're going to be like, whoa, there's another way to do whatever this is. It's like this breakthrough moment because you have the maze and the action to take. And the maze says you've been moving forward, moving, you hit a block. And I can't go any further here. Wait, I have to back up, reassess. Great Mercury retrograde word there. Thanks, Spirit. Reassess the situation, reevaluate, and redirect my energy into a new path. And so I think this is a week where you get this download, this insight, this inspiration that really lights you up and allows you to move in a new direction. The part of the struggle for you has been this tree, this growth. It's a tree of life. And this is about having all your chakras in alignment. And what that means is, are you taking care and nurturing all the parts of yourself? Are you keeping yourself in balance? And part of this is, are you taking the time, the downtime when you need it? You can't be always going. And you do not go at full speed ahead. But it's slow, steady pace, but do you rest? And so this week, take some time to stop on the grassy knoll and munch on the flowers and the yummy grass and just kind of take everything in and chat with some of the other cows that are there and take that pause. You need it, right? This is your opportunity right now to break, because between now and the time the sun gets through your sign, the energy is really fast paced. And so enjoy this quiet that we have for the next 10 days. Because once we get that new moon in Aquarius, things are going to start clicking along here. And I know you're going to be ready for it because you're clearly planning for it. But in the area of resources, there is a new idea. There's the key, right? And it unlocks the cage. It's a new way of doing things. There's a new way through the maze. There's a new direction. And it's in following your heart that you're going to find this direction. So this is redirection through the heart space. Like, what really lights you up? And so I think you get a download and an insight. But Venus is also about what really feels right to you. And so really paying attention to that energy this week. Because we have this card of success here. We have the card of the Tower. And the Lenormand card of the Tower is like almost all opposite of the Tower in Tarot. This is stability, security. This is having a higher vantage point. This is the higher ground. And look, it's that beautiful castle. And it has the sun coming up over it. And it's almost like this rainbow, as though like the storm clouds are passing and there's a rainbow in that. So you have the rainbow here and you have the rainbow here. You have an opportunity to really bring the rainbow here. So this is, and the healing energy here. So much healing energy. And a new way of looking at things to really allow yourself to move forward. You've been feeling like nothing's been really moving. And it hasn't. Mars has been in retrograde since October 30th. And now since the 29th of December, we've had Mercury in retrograde. And so there's been a real slowdown of energy. But it was because Spirit was getting us all ready. We needed a break. Because it's going to be pretty fast coming up here. All right, Swords energy. Lots of thought going on here. You're really strategizing your way. So when the moon is in Virgo on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and you get that lunar trine, that is that Mercury. It's in retrograde though. So this is about paying attention to the details, and looking at those details between the moon in Virgo and Mercury in Capricorn and Uranus in your sign, downloads and insight. So that is a really good day if you want to go over something, really getting into the details to really figure out what you're doing. But that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You have the Ace of Swords here with this Knight of Swords. So don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. That's the maze. Don't be deterred by the challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately and in using amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And that I want to look at that communication piece again, right? Clearly and accurately. Again, I can't stress enough how Mercury doesn't go direct until the 18th. And so if you can wait at least until the 21st, that's Saturday. So that's the new moon. So anything that you need to say you're starting a new business plan, putting something out into the universe, you have to communicate with your employees, or you put something on the web, or something like that. There is really great productive energy on Monday the 23rd. So if you can start writing it up now and have time to review it and go over it, but not transmit this new action plan out until the 23rd, when we've had that new moon energy come through and everything's starting to move direct, that would really benefit you. The knight says, seek out intellectual solutions to your problem and the need to act quickly and decisively, or sudden and unexpected changes. Well, this is so totally that trine. I think you get a new direction, you get redirected. And I think that it ends up getting you to your goal. But there is going to be a need to, even though it says sudden change of direction, I think it's a sudden change of direction in your mind. But as far as communicating it out to other people, make sure you take time to go over the details and put it out there in a way that is, like I said, if it's something that change a system, something in your workspace or whatever, if you can wait until the 23rd, and I would do it in the morning, because the moon in Pisces gets a little out of control, but that moon in Aquarius on the 23rd in the morning, very great energy for working with. So we have here on Friday and Saturday, while the moon is in Libra, you have the energy of the octopus. This is networking energy, and that air trine really supports this. So lots of online work you can get done. This is, again, that's that bar night opportunity. It's also multitasking and having your hand, your finger in a lot of pies. I keep getting this pie thing here coming through. And then on a Sunday, when that moon moves into Scorpio, oh, this is so funny because Scorpio also got this card, and you guys balance each other out across the zodiac, plus the nodes are there right now. So this is the optimism and the River Queen here, flow, letting go, and natural movement. Be optimistic about this shift and change and allow yourself to flow with it. These are fish, and that's abundance, but they're in flow. It is allowing yourself to get really in flow. Even this Knight of Swords here, he's on water. It's frozen, it's snow, but he's in flow and he's skiing. And so the more you allow yourself to be in flow, the flow of air, right? This is like this flowing motion of allowing your things to just move the way they need to go. Be optimistic about the way and the direction things are moving in, and be willing to make some adjustments, right? When water is flowing and there's an obstacle in the way, it flows around it, right? It's the maze. It's finding a new way through. Really positive reading for this week. I'm really excited for your energy here. So, all right, Taurus, I hope that was helpful. Be on the lookout on Friday. I started a new series. They're called Success. And because this year, what we put in is what we're going to get out. And so be on the lookout for yours. I put them on Fridays because, the earth signs tend to work hard all week. And so that way you can look at it over the weekend and not miss out on the information. So you guys take really good care. Thanks for supporting this channel. Your thumbs up and your comments mean so much. And I'm on Facebook every day if you want to check in and see what's going on for the next day. Those readings come out the night before so that you can, in the evenings as you're unwinding, get prepared for the next day. All right, you take care, and I'll talk to you soon.